Hello, guys. Oh, snotty. All right. Hello, guys. Today we have a line of hot sauces, and this is the hot sauce challenge. Now, it isn't much of a challenge since I'm very accustomed to hot sauces. In fact, the two hottest sauces we have here, which would be Tabasco and Habanero. As you can see, they're almost empty. We barely have enough Tabasco left, only for this review. And the hottest hot sauce, ghost pepper sauce, we sadly do not have any more of in these types of bottles, but we do have some Melinda's Ghost, and we will be reviewing that instead. So without further ado, let's get to reviewing these 10 sauces. Now, move these out of the way. So, we're starting out strong, having a jalapeno sauce. This is level 1. They're all topped with this paper, like most bottles. Well, hot sauce bottles, they usually have paper around them. Here we have some hot sauce. I will be just drinking up. I'll be reviewing the smell as well. It smells like I'm not entirely sure. It smells almost like pepper on wood. Almost. And that's not as bad as it sounds. It's a pretty decent smell, actually. I'll be taking a sip. Stings a little. Just a little. I wouldn't consider it too spicy. It's not water, obviously. Sort of pricks at you almost. Like a bunch of little bugs crawling down your neck. I assume that'll be a common theme here. Not the hottest hot sauce. It doesn't really have a distinct taste either. Mostly the feeling, which almost simulates taste. I'd say jalapeno sauce is very decent sauce. For anyone looking for spicy, this is not the sauce to go to. For anyone starting out hot sauce and want to sort of try out hot sauce and get into it, this is definitely a sauce that I would recommend. It's not too hot, not hot enough. It's not sour. It almost tastes pretty good. As in, it doesn't have much of a taste at all. Let's look for it's level 2 here. We have Chipotle sauce. I had Chipotle 2 days ago, and it was fantastic. As we're opening us up here, I actually, when I was younger, when I was more of a child than I am now, my dad would take us to Chipotle, and we were like, no, I don't want to go to Chipotle. What is this, beans and a sandwich? We go to McDonald's instead. About 3 weeks ago, I think, our dad was like, get you McDonald's, Sonic, or Chipotle. And I was like, well, we started liking burritos more. Let's try Chipotle. And I fell in love. So right here we have Chipotle sauce, level 2. It smells like a steak. Almost. Yeah, it smells like a steak. It smells like a steak sauce. The closest we have to that would be level 6 teriyaki sauce. That's the closest I would think to having a steak smell. Let's see if it tastes like a steak as well. It tastes like, oh, that was a sauce. It tastes like steak sauce, but make it a little hotter, and it's something to my neck. I want to see if that does it again. No, it was just a fluke. Yeah, alright. It's a bit hard to swallow, almost. Now, I think that would be helped with food. Food going into your mouth with it. Because hot sauce is definitely not supposed to be just drank on your own. And nor would I recommend doing it unless you're doing either a review or challenge, or you're attempting to, get taste out of it or whatever. This, I would probably not eat on too many things. I would maybe try it with steak. And that's like a maybe. Like if it's like a really cheap steak, don't go cook yourself a $20 meal and then put Chipotle sauce on it. I, again, wouldn't really recommend that sauce. Right here we have Cayenne. I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce that sauce correctly. Oddly enough, a lot of hot sauces, as I was saying, a lot of hot sauces keep their foreign name, and they're not really English, Americanized or whatever. And so a couple of these I can't really pronounce. Chipotle sauce making me burp. Alright, so open up this, I'm going to call it Cayenne sauce. It's Cayenne. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. You can correct me in the comments. It smells, let me compare it to the jalapeno. It smells not as spiced as the jalapeno, but a lot more what you would consider a hot sauce, pretty much. Yeah, I can imagine that it will probably taste something like, I'm trying to think, hot Tabasco, probably. Not as spicy as I thought it would be. It has more flavor than jalapeno. Not as much flavor as Chipotle. It is... A lot of these hot sauces are mostly like, oh wow, it's spice. That's what you think of when you think hot sauce. You don't really think flavor, but Cayenne sauce kind of break, and Chipotle sauce kind of breaks that mold. Cayenne, I think I would recommend eating this on cold sandwiches. I eat a lot of hot sauce on lunch meat and cheese sandwiches. That's kind of my thing. I quite like those ones, and I might review them in the future and show how I make them. But sadly, I don't have any bread at the moment. That's why I made a quesadilla instead of a sandwich. So, yeah, this is a decent sauce. Not very spicy. Not as spicy as the jalapeno. I'll cap that one. Put it away. To the side here. Let's look for level 4 in this mess. Ooh, this is interesting. garlic. Garlic hot sauce. Now, I'm not entirely sure what garlic has to do in a hot sauce, or if it is just straight garlic sauce. That's why I'm here. Gonna investigate the sauce. Let's smell it. It does actually taste, I mean, it does not taste, I didn't taste it yet. It smells like garlic, almost. Well, it smells like garlic, let's put it like that. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like garlic. If you've ever smelled garlic, it smells like that. All right. It doesn't really taste like a garlic. It almost tastes like garlic. If you gave this to someone and asked how it tasted, they wouldn't say garlic, but they would know it was garlic after you told them. So like the Cayenne sauce, it's hotter, definitely a lot hotter than I thought it was going to be. It focuses more on flavor than it does on just straight heat. I'd say it's a pretty decent sauce. I would probably eat this on my sandwiches when I'm not feeling in a spicy mood. There's not much to say about that one. It's garlic. Let's look for number 5 here. Now, I've never understood how to pronounce this. It's spelled Sriracha. I pronounce it Sriracha. I eat the sauce quite a bit. A lot. Well, I used to before I got this set and I got myself hooked on ghost pepper sauce. Let's see. Never really bothered to taste hot sauce or sriracha sauce. I mean, smell it. But I also don't usually drink it right out of the bottle. This is the hot sauce that you'll find in most restaurants. Mainly if you're going to a restaurant that does spicy stuff like Mexican and I think Indian. I've never been to an Indian restaurant before. Me and my dad were planning to back a couple years ago when we were in New York, but never actually went. I do know that they have this in Mexican restaurants, and surprisingly, they have it in these small coffee shops and pie shops, which is quite interesting. I gotta take a smell here. It smells cold. It smells... Let's bring back this Cayenne sauce here. It smells like a cold Cayenne sauce, almost. And I don't remember what I said about Cayenne sauce. That was a while ago. But, you know, it smells... If you can smell... if you can imagine what cold smells like, it smells like this. It smells like spicy freezers. Alright, let's give this a sip. Interesting. It's definitely the hottest of the 5 that I've already tried. And remember when I said jalapeno stings? This one definitely stings a lot more. It stings the top of my throat. My tongue and the bottom of my throat really were left unscathed by it. The taste doesn't taste very good. I'll give it that. I can't really describe it. Imagine eating a feather without the feather-like texture. almost like a feather flavoring. That's kind of how it tastes. If you're going to try sriracha sauce, sadly, it is a very strong taste, so you will need a lot. I would suggest, if you do want to eat it with a soup, maybe, or a very stacked sandwich, maybe with like meat, cheeses, other sauces, pickles, onions. Maybe onions. I don't really eat onions on my sandwich. Not a very good sauce, personally. I wouldn't say it's a very good sauce. I'll just put that one away. I have nothing else to say about it. Now, the interesting outlier of the bunch, teriyaki sauce. Now, I'm not sure if I eat like the... excuse me. Hot sauce makes me burp, as it will do. I'm not sure if I eat the, Americanized teriyaki sauce, or if teriyaki sauce is just weird and someone added it because they didn't know what else to add. Pardon me. But I don't usually think of teriyaki as being very spicy. Now, some of you guys may be listening to me and like, oh my god, this kid's in for a heck of a ride. I'll tell you, this is number 6. I'm used to eating number 10. So, I'm in for a pleasant surprise. I'm also expecting a bit of disappointment from this. Let's unwrap that. Alright. It does smell like steak sauce as well. Less so than the Chipotle. It smells... Well, they do put teriyaki sauce on a lot of beef, so it's not too crazy of an assumption. Yeah, I'll take a sip of this. There are... Not entirely sure what it is. It's that. It's solid. That's why I spat it out. Let me try it again, just expecting it this time. Not spicy. Not as spicy as a sriracha. All the spice is coming from the other hot sauces that I've eaten. The taste, absolutely disgusting. Very disappointing. The solid stuff inside basically ruins it. It's not good at all. Not good. I might as well just turn around and throw this thing out right away. I'm not sure if this is spoiled. It's been sealed. I have had these bottles since last December, but the rest of them taste the same. And again, they've all been sealed, so I'm not entirely sure what is wrong with this one. The solid stuff may show that maybe the cap was broken. If so, I could probably sue someone, but I don't feel like it. And yeah, it's just not a good sauce. Maybe there are a few uses for it. I know a lot of, I'm not sure if it's I think it's Chinese. A lot of Chinese restaurants have made pretty good teriyaki chicken. And I can see it if you have it with the right person. And again, these aren't full hot sauces. These are generally watered down. This ghost pepper sauce it's much spicier than the ghost pepper sauce that I've had with this set. But this teriyaki sauce is very disgusting, not spicy at all. it has solid things in it. It's just not a good sauce. I'll put it over here on the other side, away from the others. Now this is interesting. This is mango sauce. I've never heard of a mango hot sauce. And under the mango, I'm not sure if you can read it there. It says flavored with other natural flavors. So this one, I don't see that on any of the others that we've tried. Well, Sriracha has naturally flavored, but that's about it. Yeah. And let's get right into this one. This one, after that teriyaki disappointment, I'm in for a little bit of exploration. I've never heard of a mango hot sauce before. I didn't even know this was in the set. Let's unpeel that. I have a bit of pile of wrappers right here from all these hot sauces. Well, I'll pull this. It tastes, I mean, it smells, I keep saying taste, I'm sorry. It smells almost like a mixture between the teriyaki and the Cayenne. Very much more Cayenne. And let's compare a bit. Oh, it smells, I'll take that back. It smells a lot more like the Chipotle sauce. And I'm a bit worried. We are at, level 7 right now. And likely this is the last blind sauce that I'm doing. I've eaten 8, 9, 10. I'm very excited for 10. But let's just try mango. I've never heard of this. It tastes like mangoes, I'll give it that. Much more watered down than Sriracha. I'm very concerned that Sriracha is only at number 5 and Teriyaki and Mango are at 7 and 6. As for taste, on its own, tastes pretty awful. But I can imagine that it would be a very good... I would probably eat like a taco or a burrito with this. Not too spicy. Less spicy than Sriracha. More spicy than garlic. I'll put it there. It's mango, really. What I'm a bit surprised by is the fact that they've made it taste like mango, but also have made it taste like Cayenne sauce. Just get my hair on my eyes here. And it's a bit interesting. It's an interesting sauce. It's an interesting taste. I will have to experiment with this sauce. If I do come up with any findings with any foods, I will possibly edit the description or make a top comment. Or if it's that great, I might even make another video or put it in another video. Yeah, a very interesting sauce, very interesting taste, like I said. Let me cap this one. I'll keep this one in mind. This one's caught my attention. Now we have a sauce that I've tried before, obviously, as with the top being gone. Habanero sauce. Now I'll hold off on. It smells like again. Oh, definitely not like Chipotle. Let me try comparing it with Sriracha. Definitely, it smells a lot like Sriracha. Smells almost identical if you had someone try to guess which was which, they'd probably get them pretty mixed up. This is a pretty good sauce. I'll taste it just on its own. Oh, much more spicy than the rest of them. Ooh, that one gave me chills. Definitely more spicy. And while it is still spicy, it does have a very pleasant taste to it as well. Very strong aftertaste as well. I don't remember which. I think it was the Chipotle sauce that had the very strong aftertaste. And this is a very good sauce. I do use this sauce a lot since I'm sort of running out of Tabasco sauce, and I'm running out of uses for my ghost pepper sauce until I get more sandwich material. I eat habanero sauce with tortilla chips. I will say that it isn't a taste for everyone. Definitely a taste for people who really like hot sauce and just want to taste hot sauce. It really does take away the flavor of the chips, but it also has its own flavor, which isn't really a bad thing. I quite like the flavor of habanero sauce. Yep, that one's already capped. I'll put on the side. Now we have level 9, Tabasco sauce. We have very little left. I think after this I might just have to throw the bottle away because there's nothing really inside it anymore. Now in my geometry class there's a girl, and for whatever reason she hates Tabasco sauce a lot. And we've just kind of been talking about Tabasco sauce in the last 3 classes. It really ticks her off, and it's quite funny. Not entirely sure why I shared that story. So I'll have a taste here. On its own, it's not very good. Not as initially spicy as the habanero, but the aftertaste, it's really what gets you. I forgot to smell it as well. Yeah, it definitely does smell like habanero and sriracha. Although a lot less strong, although there is less in here, so. Yeah, definitely less strong. That's just less in there. Very strong aftertaste. Very strong aftertaste. On its own, not very good. On a sandwich, it's alright. It's mainly for spice. And that's really hot Tabasco sauce. It's so widely used. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what Tabasco sauce is. Ooh. Alright. My mouth is on fire. To the point where it's actually kind of hurting. That doesn't usually happen. But it's going to start hurting a whole lot more. Because this is ghost pepper sauce. This is the hottest sauce I own. And the hottest that I've tried. It is not the hottest ghost pepper sauce. It's not. The ghost pepper is not the hottest pepper in the world, and this is not the hottest hot sauce, but it's definitely up there. And again, it smells like Tabasco, habanero, and sriracha. Now the issue with this bottle, as you can see, has a closed top, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get that thing off. And I just figured out how to get that thing off. Yeah. And it's more open than the rest of them. As you can see with these bottles, have a more narrow top. It's hard to see on camera, but if you compare them, it's a big difference. I'm a bit scared. That doesn't taste right at all. Oh, there's the taste. There's the taste. Oh, wow. Mm. Well. The taste of it is so strong that it's delayed. It was delayed. I tasted it, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any pain. I'm gonna try to talk with the... My mouth usually swells up. Alright, usually, in small amounts, the taste is very strong. I need some water. Hang on. Alright, I have my water here. I'm gonna cap this hot sauce. It's definitely not meant to be drank like that. It's very chunky. Although if you... Oh dear. Alright, very chunky, very spicy, very spicy. When eaten with food, it isn't usually that spicy. It's hot but tolerable. Dear God. Hot but tolerable. The taste, very strong, very strong. When it's in like small bits, you can usually taste it throughout. Oh my God. You can taste it throughout whatever else you're eating, no matter like how little you put on there. Very strong taste. As you can see, very hot. I've been drinking out of my Captain America mug. It's actually my dad's, but you know, it's family cups. Yeah, very spicy, very spicy. Don't drink this on its own unless it's for a challenge or a review. Not even experiments are allowed for this sauce. Let's do some ice here. My stomach's starting to hurt, so I'm going to end the review here. I hope you learned something about hot sauce, and I will see you guys later.